The European Union calling for members to ban Russian oil imports outright in the next 6 months. Officials also proposing sanctions against Russia's largest bank and the head of the Russian Orthodox Church. Now, right now, dozens of civilians are being evacuated from the city of Mariupol, a key port city under heavy shelling and fighting since February. Now, some of those civilians have been hiding alongside Ukrainian soldiers in a steel factory there. Also new overnight, Russia launching new strikes on key infrastructure. Smoke rising over the western city of Lviv, where electric and water substations have been hit. Russia also claims to have hit 6 railway stations transporting weapons, along with 4 ammo depots. Aaron Nolan joining us now to explain the overnight developments. Aaron.
Adrian, good morning to you. You mentioned those evacuations from that steel plant. As many as 4 evacuations are planned today, trying to get people out, as many people as possible. Now, overnight, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says 156 people were rescued from that steel plant as Russian forces continue to pummel that area.
This is Lviv, and this is what Ukrainians are going through every day.
Overnight, strikes and explosions rocking the western city of Lviv, an area that's been relatively peaceful. Its mayor says strikes cut off electricity and water in some areas and causing fires and widespread damage elsewhere. Also, groups of evacuees from a steel plant in Mariupol have made it out of an area surrounded by nonstop fighting, with fresh evacuations underway today. Former residents arriving in buses with few personal belongings, but carrying an emotional toll.
There are more than 10 children, 10 to 12 years old, only in our bunker. And this bunker is not the only one. Terrible shelling, the walls are shaking, and our 4 floors just collapsed. A few bombs more, and there will be no more bunker.
Ukrainian officials say several hundred more civilians are still hiding in that plant, holding out for the last Ukrainian forces in Mariupol. And Ukraine's president continues to accuse Russia of breaching ceasefire agreements.
They are trying to mount an assault on the facility, but I have been told many times that we will not succeed in rescuing a single person.
Ukrainian officials worry about continuing evacuations, saying Russian forces are trying to breach the walls of the steel plant to weed out its final defenders.
One more note today, it's all about Belarus. It is a close neighbor of Ukraine. That country began war games today. Now, Belarus has been a staging area for Russian officials, and now Belarus says it is posing no threat to Ukraine, but Ukraine has beefed up its defenses on that border.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.